abrigos.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna do a little something. So for those of you who are new to our channel, we're the Monti fam. And we're gonna do, is it mukbang?
Mukbang or yeah, mukbang.
Mukbang? I don't think I said
I think it's spelled mukbang, but it's mukbang.
But we're gonna make a mukbang today. We're gonna eat some peeves, and we're going to do some questions, and so you guys can get to know who we are. Because I feel like we just jumped into this whole YouTube life and didn't really say much about who we are or what we do or anything like that.
Yep. So
we decided now's the time. We're gonna do that. So come along. We ordered some wings. We're excited. I'm excited for you guys to know who we are and go from there.
I'm hungry, so let's get started.
Perfect. So if you guys are new to our channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when we post new videos. So yeah, let's jump on in. So do you want to tell them what you got?
Oh yeah, so I got fries, always get the fries. And I am the biggest Asian zing fan in the world. And I'm a traditional person, so if you eat wings without bones, you're just eating chicken nuggets at that point. So.
And I got traditional wings as well, but mine are the original buffalo. I like mine spicy. I forgot my dressings, hold on.
Time out.
My foot. Okay, and I do also have to have, because I feel like the original hot, they only drenched it with sauce just a little bit because it's spicy. So I always ask for sauce on the side. And my mouth is watering so bad right now.
You're not hungry or what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
You
want to
start?
What?
I'll start.
Okay.
As I was mid-dip. Okay, first question I have. What is one food I don't like? I am not a picky eater at all, so it should be easy.
Food or like fruits or anything in general?
Something you can eat.
Beets.
Yep. I hate beets. Smell the taste.
I don't like beets either.
But you don't like a lot of things, so.
That's true too.
Your turn.
Okay. And what year did we start dating?
2013.
That's true. We started dating a little before, well, we weren't dating. We started hanging out as friends a little before we graduated our senior year. We've been friends for a very long time, but actually hanging out was a little before we graduated, and then we actually started dating after we graduated.
Facts.
So yeah.
November.
October. Oh wow. No, actually, it was like August because we went to the fair together.
I know, but we didn't officially.
Like boyfriend and girlfriend, it was October.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
14.
Yeah.
Redeem myself. This is kind of ironic, but if we can pick anywhere you're super hungry to eat, where do we go?
B-dubs.
We go to B-dubs all the time.
We seriously love B-dubs. We love their wings. If we could eat there every day, all day, we would.
People say Wingstop is good, but I've never been.
I've never been.
We don't have a Wingstop here.
I think we do, but like down in Salt Lake, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of far, so who wants to do that? What is one of my biggest pet peeves?
You have so many.
Okay, well, just name one of them, and if you get it right, you get it right.
When people talk really close in your ear, and I think it's kind of along the same lines like mouth noises. Anything mouth noise related, like if I trick my mouth open. Our son likes to eat chips with his mouth open, and you can hear it across the house.
The universe.
It echoes.
Ooh.
Don't move there. And she's the first one to notice and to call him out.
I hate that. I can't do ASMR videos. Honestly, ironically, it's really hard for me to watch mukbang. How do you say it?
Mukbangs.
Mukbangs, because I don't like to see people eat, like, because I feel like if I see them eating, I can hear like the, and I don't like that.
A lot of people don't like that though.
So, but here I am doing it too.
There's a question about you. Do you consider yourself a morning person or a night person, and why?
I think I'm more, that's hard. Because like, once I wake up and if I have a plan for my day, then I'm pretty good. Like I will get things done, everything. But I wouldn't say that I wake up when the sun wakes up. Like,
No.
I don't do that. I will, if I could, I'd wake up like at 10 in the morning. But I can't because I have kids. But I can stay up late sometimes. But usually I'm like the first one of the group to fall asleep too.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it depends what we're doing or where we're at.
So I guess I just like my sleep.
Yeah.
Moral of the story is I like to sleep. So.
Well, yeah, you take naps as well. Freaking adult taking naps.
I'm gonna stay beautiful and young for the rest of my life though.
It's not working, what? Just kidding.
And what do you do for a living?
Good question. I work for about 2 hours a day. Just kidding.
Shut up.
So it's been a little over a year now that I've returned to help my dad with his business. And we do, it's in short, HVAC, which is heating, ventilating, and air conditioning. So right now we focus on residential homes. We do everything from start to finish on a new house when it has to do with heating and air conditioning. And I help my dad run the show. So
Run the business.
run the business. It's pretty hectic sometimes, but it's fun. That's a good question. What do you do? What's your career right now?
So I'm a mom. I'm a sugar mama. What else am I? I'm just kidding. So aside from being a mom, obviously, and a wife, I currently I help with payroll process. I do time corrections and things like that. So anything that falls under payroll. And I'm also a recruiter. So kind of in that HR aspect is kind of what I do and what I've done. Yeah, that was a good question. I don't think a lot of people know that. Really, a lot of people don't know that.
That's the first time we talked about it.
That's who we are. Just your normal people. Nothing too major. What is my favorite color?
Sometimes you change on like, well, I guess let me answer first before I say that. But I think your favorite color is like a teal, whatever color that is. Right? Like a weird lighter shade of blue. What is it?
Look at our wall.
Oh, I should have said what I was gonna say first then. It honestly depends on your mood, the season, what's in, what has influenced you on Pinterest or whatever to tell us what your favorite color is, to be honest. Because you have had so many colors that you like.
But I always gravitate more to like a sage or like a olive green color.
Yeah. But you vocally say that there's a blue that you really like.
Yeah. So.
That's a hard question because you're indecisive. What is something that you think you are talented at? Or good at, like you have a skill for?
I don't know. It's really hard for me to compliment myself.
You just gleeked, bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was watering. My mom was watering, I told you.
I was watering.
No, but really, I really feel like it's really hard for me to compliment myself. I guess one thing maybe is I'm not afraid to take risks at times.
That is true.
But I think that comes along with I'm very impulsive in my decisions.
Also very true.
So
I have to hold her back a lot of times from buying Gucci bags. Just saying. I'm just kidding.
shut up. How many kids do we have?
We have 2, and we have 2 more furry kids. So 4. But we have a Shih Tzu and a Golden Retriever, red Golden Retriever. And those of you who don't have pets, they are just as hard to take care of as kids. I promise you that. Obviously, they can't talk to you, and there's different things, obviously, but it's hard sometimes. One of them runs away from the house because she's a rebel teenager. The other is, his brain is too small for his body in terms of like, he doesn't know how big he is yet. So there's that. Our son is barely getting over his terrible twos. I feel like he's trying, like, slowly maturing a little bit into a
He's
little.
5. He's gonna be 5.
Well, he used to throw more tantrums and stuff like that. And then we have a freaking preteen.
We do.
She will.
She's 9.
Yeah, she'll hit double digits in February. It's insane. If I had any snack, let's say we were watching a movie or we were just watching a show or something, what snack is my go-to snack?
Like specific or overall?
You can just generalize it.
Anything sour. So like Sour Patch Kids, anything like that is usually what you go to, or chips.
Yeah, anything sour. I guess most of the chips that I have too have some sort of limon or something in it.
Yeah.
But I've always had a sweet tooth since I was a kid. Anything gummy related or sour gummy related, I've tried.
And that's how James is too. Very much like Jesse. How old are we?
We are 20. Just kidding.
What?
I'm 24.
I'm not 24. No.
I'm just kidding. We're 26 years old.
Both.
Yeah. Jess is a little bit older than me. So I kind of married a cougar in a way.
Shut up. No, yeah, we're what, like a month and a half apart? I'm in April, he's in June, but we're both 26 years old. I know. How is it possible that we have a 10-year-old? How is it possible that we have a 10-year-old?
Elaborate to the audience.
So, I got pregnant when I was 16.
What?
And honestly, Jesse met me when Jordan was a few months away from being what?
I met you before.
Okay, well, we started talking again. When Jordan was a few months away from being 1.
It was like 8 months.
8 months, 9 months. And from there, we were inseparable. He's been in Jordan's life literally since almost the beginning.
Almost 4 birth. I just missed a birth.
Essentially. But yeah, so that's how we have a 9-year-old, almost 10.
Crazy.
We're teen parents.
Crazy. So I want both of us to answer this because I think it's pretty good. But what is something that you could spend hours doing if you had just all the time in the world? What would you love to be doing all day?
All day?
Just like you can get lost in doing X thing because
Be on TikTok.
Be on TikTok? I mean, you do that anyways. But...
honestly, I think be with our kids more, like, and as a family, like if we didn't have a job or anything like that, but be able to dedicate more of our time to like the creative things that we want to do. We're getting better because I'm a planner, so I like to plan things out. And I feel like if it's in our calendar and we jot it down, then it'll get done.
And actually do it.
But Because we've been doing good. It's like almost every week or every other week that we upload.
Oh yeah. We are getting better.
What about you?
So everything I think of when I ask myself this question has to do with the screen in front of me. Whether it's video games, whether it's making music, playing music. I've done all those things and I have hours fly by and I have no idea. And a lot of times, like now, Jameson's getting really good at, Jameson's our son. He's getting pretty good at video games. So he can actually hang, you know? So I play a lot of that with him too. But anyways.
Which is true. I feel like Jesse's very, like whatever he tries, he's really good at. Sports, instruments, like techie stuff. Like, oh snap. Like I feel like it just comes naturally to him. Did you play any sports in high school?
You can start since you're going.
I didn't play any sports in high school. I was going to try to do volleyball my junior year. Not volleyball, softball. And then I found out I was pregnant. And so there's that. But I never played any.
She was playing a different type of ball game, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I played one sport in high school, which now that I look back, I'm not saying I regret playing soccer, but I do regret trying other things on the off season.
Not trying other things.
Sorry, not trying other things. I regret the fact that you look back and you're like, dang, here in America, football is way bigger than it is anywhere else. And if you're really good at football, you have at least a chance to make it to college way easier than
Soccer. Like in soccer, I feel like you literally have to like be a beast. Not that you weren't good. You're really good too.
Yeah, but
very good.
Honestly, my grades weren't 100%. So that held me back too.
And fun fact, when we had started dating, Jesse was working on trying to get to Dixie State to play soccer.
Yep.
And then I came in the picture. Just kidding.
In other words, she stopped me from going. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No, I did not.
She said, no, don't go.
Like, I would have been sad if you went, but I mean, I don't think I'm the type of person to stop you from what you want to do.
No. No, I think, if anything, you're the opposite, but wasn't meant to be. Traveling. So, money's not an issue, like you're doing well off. You have all the time in the world. Where would you go?
I've always wanted to travel. And obviously, yes, money has always stopped me, but one of the main things that really stops me too is that I don't know the language. But I think the number one place that I would want to go visit would be Spain.
Why would the language stop you?
Because what if I don't understand them?
It's Spanish.
No. Anywhere else.
Oh.
I will go to Spain because I feel comfortable that...
What's stopping you from going elsewhere is the language. So Spain is a good answer because you know the language. Got you. Yeah, actually, I'd love to go there too, just because of what football is here in the States is what their football is, their soccer is in their country. Literally everywhere in Europe and all over there, it's soccer.
Where would you like to go?
So when I learned Mandarin Chinese in high school, their culture was really, really cool. And fun fact, Asia is the biggest continent in the world. And to know the fact that there's more Asians than anybody else, right? Which would make sense. I would love to go see that part of the world because it's the biggest continent, you know?
I think Tokyo would be cool.
Japan?
But then again, I'm nervous because
you won't be able to communicate. But I do know that most of their education curricular doesn't include English classes. So most of the
So
Japanese,
you'll find someone that speaks
most
English.
Japanese have some hint of English that they know.
Let's go.
Oh,
Will you
no.
take me?
And I'm sure the tourist areas, they always know English. Like we went to Mexico, most of them would talk to people in English.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
I'm just afraid, honestly. Like, we've talked about it, like going overseas, and we just haven't planned it. Like, I see people that go on these amazing trips, and one, I also am fearful for my kids because I'm like, we've never been in that place. I want to take my kids and I want to travel with them, but I feel like I want to go there first to know and to understand, like, okay, we did this time, now I know kind of the area next time or whatever. Along with the traveling, how many states or what states have you visited in the United States?
We've literally only been on the west coast of, the most Midwest we've gotten is Park City.
Honestly.
We've never been on the east side of, I guess, the border of Utah, going into, what is that, Colorado?
Yeah.
The most north we've gone is Seattle. And the most south, I guess if you want to count Mexico, is down in Cancun. We've been to California 4 times. We would, at one point we went like 3 consecutive years, once or twice a year.
And we usually try to go once a year.
Yeah, because we have a lot of family over there, so.
We have a lot of family over there. But what really has stopped us was whole COVID. We really didn't go anywhere. We were supposed to go to Miami last Christmas and that didn't happen. But I still want to go. East Coast is my goal.
I lied. We went to Chicago.
Oh yeah.
It was this year. So I guess that's the only state east that we've gone.
Yeah.
What if we're making pizza or we're ordering pizza, what is your favorite go-to to have on your pizza? Like topping wise?
Pepperoni and jalapeno. If you put pineapple on your pizza, you're psycho. I don't like it. Ham and pineapple,
it's perfect.
no.
You do not have taste buds.
Yes, I do.
Not the good kind.
No, that's disgusting. Well, I'm not trying to be mean and all.
Yeah,
Everyone
because
has,
there's pineapple lovers out there.
there are pineapple lovers, a lot of them. Maybe it's me. I think for the longest time, it took me a long time before I actually ate Chinese food. I think we moved here to Utah, and then I decided to try Chinese food because my parents love it. But I never ate it because I don't like sweet. I feel like sweet should not go on food.
You would order
McDonald's.
a different restaurant and eat it at the Chinese food.
My parents would order me McDonald's, and then here I go walking inside the freaking Chinese restaurant with my McDonald's bag because I don't like it. And I'm slowly getting better, but like I don't like barbecue. I won't eat barbecue with ribs, like.
So good.
So that's why I don't like pineapple with ham pizza, because it's sweet and I don't like it. Sorry. How did you feel about getting with a baby mama?
Good question.
No comment. Just kidding.
Next question, Your Honor. I'm not a risk taker.
By any means.
And those of you who know me, I overthink things to the point where sometimes I talk myself out into doing things because I'm like, nah, that ain't the right decision. But this was one thing that I told her, I thought about it for a long time, making sure it's the right decision, making sure, so if there's anyone out there watching, all 15 of you, maybe there's one person watching. If you are trying to date or if you're looking to get serious with a person who has a kid, don't just think about what you're gonna get out from the lady, even if she's the most beautiful lady in the world. You're dating her and the child. So that means you as soon as you say yes to dating, you become a dad, you become a fatherly figure, you become a inspiration for that little thing. That Jordan, our daughter's looked at me since day one. She's always looked up to me on anything I do, everything you do. And so it's definitely life-changing. So I would recommend, don't go into it and just try to like, oh, I'm gonna get a grasp of things before or during, and then I'll decide. Because then you're gonna play with not only the girl or the dude who has a child, but you're gonna mess with the kid's feelings as well. So when I decided, and there was no ifs, ands, or buts after. Like, you really can't say, you know what, I'm out. Like, I really thought about it. So, but that's always me. I always like to overthink things, kind of.
But I think that's how it should be.
Yeah, kind of get perspective of like, is this the right thing to do? Because it's a big move. My parents, everyone around me were like, just make sure you really understand what you're doing. And I did. And don't regret it.
And here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Almost
6 years married, almost.
Almost 10 years later.
Yeah?
Together.
9, 8. We've been together 8. Married 6.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Almost 6.
Well, Jordan was 8 months. She was almost 1. That means it's almost 9 years.
Yeah, so overall 9 years. Going on to 9 years next month.
Mm-hmm.
We are, in June, we'll be married 6 years.
Yeah.
Because we dated for a long time.
Yep.
A long time. Like, when I tell you a long time, homie tried to be slick with me. Like, so slick. Because he's like, we'll get married, yeah, but our wedding date has to be June because that's his birth month. Mm-hmm. And his favorite number is 11. Mm-hmm. So we got married a year and a half. Well, no, we got engaged a year and a half into our relationship. And then he's like, but we're not going to get married until June 11th, falls on a Saturday. Mm-hmm. So here I am checking my phone. I was like, when is June 11th on a Saturday? And it was a year and a half
away from
when
that time
we decided when we got engaged.
Hey, but we saved quite a bit of money. We got the wedding we wanted. Like, we had plenty of time to think about it.
That's very true. Yeah, we did get to save a lot of money.
Yeah.
Plan, because even though we wanted to try to keep it simple, it wasn't simple because we have a big family. Mm-hmm. So it was good though.
It was good.
I love it. I loved it a lot. It also rained on our wedding.
Yeah, it did.
Side note, I was so sad. But they told me that's good luck.
We haven't had the luck yet.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I wouldn't say we're like the luckiest people, but I feel like we've been blessed the whole time we've been together. So.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. How many tattoos do you have?
2, 3. 3. I have 3.
What is it? And
I have.
where are they?
Leopard print on my, what is that, right shoulder.
That was your first tattoo?
That was my first one. And then, wait, do I have 3? I only have 2.
Yeah.
I only have 2. Yeah, I only have 2. So that one, my leopard print. And then on my hip, on the left side, it's kind of like a sister tattoo. So it says, there's like 2 lines. On the top it says keep me wild, and on the bottom it says keep me sane. And so it's like reversed. Mine says keep me sane and it's in black lettering, and keep me wild is in white lettering. And then my sister's is flipped. So it's like a sister tattoo.
Mm-hmm. We need to go get a tattoo.
We do need to get a tattoo. Sorry moms, if you're watching this.
It's gonna happen.
What about you? How many tattoos you got?
I got 1. It's on my arm. It's a band tattoo with my kids' birthdays in Roman numerals. So the meaning is that my kids are wrapped around my arm. This is the same arm that I would hold on to both of their freaking
car seats.
car seats. Oh my god, sometimes we'd have to run around with them, but That's the meaning. They're always gonna be on my arm.
Stop flexing.
More tattoos to come though.
Yes, more tattoos. I have a couple piercing ideas. I'm a wild child. But
we have talked about getting maybe like a matching tattoo of like an object, or we still haven't really thought specifics yet, but that's probably the most I'd get.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things that I have on the list. I just don't know where or who.
That's how I am. I have so many ideas. I can like, cause I'm really a big fan of like the little small minimalist tattoos, like just kind of random small here and there. Like I think my biggest one's the one in my shoulder, and even then sometimes I forget I have it and I look in the mirror or I say picture me and I'm like, oh no, that's big.
Yeah.
But more to come, hopefully. All right guys, so we are done. Because it was delicious, and I hope this video allowed you guys to see who we are a little bit more in detail, not only as a couple but as a family, you know, a little bit of our lives overall. So please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We also have our podcast that we've been uploading every Monday. We release a new episode of De Lo Que Apendeje Pa'rriba. It's podcasts of paranormal, spiritual, crime, like anything like that is kind of what we've been talking about.
With the South fam.
With the South
family.
Yes. So we'll link that down below. We are on Spotify and Buzzsprout. We are working on getting it on, what is it? Apple Podcast?
iTunes, essentially.
iTunes. So we are working on that. So keep in touch with us on Instagram as well. We do want to know if you guys have any paranormal activity stories or anything that you guys would like to share with us, that we can talk about it in our podcast as well. We'd be more than happy to read about it and share it as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye.